Welcome to the grand opening of the Wave showroom and to the opening and reveal of CLI's very first international joint venture. Today, we are proudly announcing the very first project between Cebu Land Masters and NTTUD. So 10 years ago, they actually were supposed to start their very first project in Manila. It did not push through, but that loss there became Cebu's and CLI's gain. Because in 2022, now my good friend, Director of NTTUD Asia, Shohei Uwatoko, reconnected with his friend Sylvan Monzon, who is our Head of Business Development. And the rest is history. I'd like to invite my very good friend, very good hardworking partner, Mr. Shohei Uwatoko, to talk more about NTTUD and their plans for the Philippines.
Yeah, Mr. Franco, thank you for having me. NTT Urban Development is a real estate developer in Japan, dealing with very variety of assets, not only just residential, but also office, hotel, and shopping mall. Actually, we have expanded our businesses to overseas. NTT Group has a 20% of share of PLDT Group and doing ICT and telecommunication businesses for a long time. I'm very impressed with all directors, managers, and the staff in Cebu Land Masters is a professional in real estate management and businesses. Actually, we would like to do more businesses together for the future for a long time with Cebu Land Masters. And I'm very excited to finally disclose the information of the Wave Towers. Thank you so much.
So now it's the time for us to officially reveal the project. Both the Philippines and Japan have a very deep connection to the ocean. What do I see when I see this? I see endless opportunity. Both NTTUD and CLIC. Endless opportunity in Cebu's growth, in the Philippines' growth. Me or Chairman Joe give simple instructions. We want you to create a product that merges the best of Japan and Cebu. And then the architects gave me this picture, the wave of Kanegawa. The good thing with waves is the waves always move forward. So our thinking here is Japan being always futuristic, thinking forward, Cebu coming of age, emerging. We want to move forward with grace, with strength, and that was really the idea where the wave was born. So ladies and gentlemen, rooted in Japan, rising from Cebu, a new wave of living is here. Moving forward, pushing forward, we proudly introduce to you the Wave Towers. With applause, please. So you can see the grace, no? The wave is really in the pattern. You see there the seamless blend of structure, serenity, and space. It's smart, serene, and intentionally designed. Even the podium where the parking is has the wave. It's not just in your rooms, it's even the parking area. Because we want it to feel very positive as you experience your home or your investment. So you're welcome and are transported into this great Japanese crafted interior. And of course, there's going to be a bonsai that will greet you as you enter. The project sits on the most valuable piece of land in the entire Cebu, commanding the highest property values in the whole island. So what more can you ask for? So the first tower, called Nagomi, will have over 700 units, rising on a 40-story structure, 35 residential floors, and once again, that beautiful podium. And the plan of our leasing team with NTT will have Japanese establishments, restaurants, and of course, we will assemble this once it's closer to completion within 5 years' time. When we planned this with Niken Second Idea, we maximize and optimize the views. Of course, the power, the technology are here, the wide hallways, the 5 elevators. This is about the values we share with NTT. We're very generous in our developments. So I want you to see CLI's most generous amenity offering to date, together with NTTUD. So we'll have this very beautiful pool that's shaped like a wave. So you can see the Japanese gardens and the landscape we will implement. I'm personally the one who requested to have this added because the sauna and spa is part of their well-being experience. So we will have this for the residents and the guests of the residents who will be enjoying the Wave Towers. So you have a theater room here, but of course, what is the favorite pastime that both Filipinos and Japanese share? Starts with the letter K. Okay, so you can use this for a karaoke also. Very nice lounge hall exclusive for residents. You have a kids' room. Of course, the gym will be very important. Even a library lounge. So the library lounge will be located on the upper floor. I believe the 37th floor. We're introducing the first tower of 2 towers, the Nagomi Tower. So here we have large format tile dwelling. You have the luxury vinyl tile in the bedrooms. And we're featuring Japanese fixtures in all our toilets. So we're using Toto in the toilets there. Of course, it will have its bidet and smart offerings. We'll have all the premium kitchen countertop that have the Japanese shades in a shoe cabinet before you enter the room. So all the units will have its built-in shoe cabinet. Of course, we'll have wardrobe units for the 1 bedroom and above. Right now, we will include range hood, intercom, and a smart lock set in all the units. We'll already include air conditioning for all the units as part of the deliverable. As much as possible, we'll be using Japanese technologies and brands. Washer and dryer will be ready with provisions, water heater provision, and all the auxiliary provisions for your internet, cabling. And guys, don't worry about data connectivity. So we'll do our very best to implement one of the most connected and digitally enabled developments that CLI has ever done. But this is now, you have the aesthetics, no? We call Japanese aesthetics. Neutral, refined, peaceful. So our studios range from 24 to 31 square meters. Of course, the Japanese are the best at compact living. And 1-bedroom units from 37 to 58. One of the special features we have, for example, the toilet is separate from the shower. It's also kind of customary in some of the Japanese homes. But you can see very, I'll use my local language, very magaan, no? And the 2-bedroom units, of course, so it's really built for families who will be using this as their homes. 3-bedroom unit here, which will range from 103 to 182 square meters. We have this interesting partition that can be movable in case you want to use it for a study room, exercise room, another bedroom. It's a very nice multi-purpose room. Nice colors, very nice interiors. Of course, the podium, the goal of our leasing team is to assemble a lot of Japanese establishments. So we're going to work on that with the guidance of our partner as well. But it will be integrated, or it's planned to connect pedestrian-wise and circulation-wise with the 38 Park Avenue. That's already very popular with a very nice lineup of establishments. So the park will connect 38 Park Avenue to the Wave Towers. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's my big honor on behalf of CLI, our partner NTTUD. We're very excited to finally introduce this to the market. Once again, domo arigato gozaimasu.
Rooted in Japan, rising from Cebu, a new wave of living begins. Set against Cebu's vibrant soul, a testament stands. Japanese aesthetics, Filipino warmth, luxury transcends, where energy meets tranquil essence. Every detail crafted to redefine home. Thoughtful design nurtures, where form meets harmony. A space where energies converge, enriched living in every moment. Mornings of purpose, evenings of peace, where each day balances the best of both worlds. Where simplicity reveals poetry, beauty found in harmony. More than residence, a promise perfected. Your next chapter dawns, where elegance ascends. A new wave of living. The Wave Towers.